I just fucking got done making a video on Pokimane's Twitch ban, and now she fucking gets herself into some more fucking shit. Let's get into it. Hello there, internet. My name is Jimothy Jams, and today I wanted to talk about the recent controversy that's surrounded Pokimane and a YouTuber slash streamer, or at this stage formerly streamer, called Jidion. No fucking clue. And then after this, and after the next fucking video that I've got to make on this whole fucking situation, I don't want to have to talk about fucking Pokimane for a whole ass while. So, let's fucking go. So pretty much what happened was, this streamer called Jidion, fucking decides to hate raid Pokimane's stream. And that's seems like a smart move. What could possibly go wrong?
Follow her right now. We're gonna be back, y'all. We will be back. Oh! Y'all niggas already follow her! Yo, what the bro, what the fuck? Just know she's making a steak ass face. She's seated here.
Who is Jidion? Okay.
Who's Jidion? You know who Jidion is. They moved it to sub only? I can't go too crazy because Twitch loves her. So I'm not gonna say anything mean.
And if you get banned, I'm
Nice
not gonna be
shots.
sad. I'm not gonna apologize. You did that shit to yourself.
Damn.
Fired.
Should I give subs so we can ratio her again, y'all?
So Jidion gets all of his followers to do their best young boy fan Twitter account impression, and they spam Pokimane's chat with L plus ratio, plus you fell off, plus I don't know, but that kind of shit. And obviously Pokimane, she doesn't really appreciate any of this too much.
Yeah, you can get banned for doing shit like that. And yes,
My Aries sucks though.
I haven't faced enough harassment. I need it from another streamer. In the past, like I used to actually not want to stir up trouble with this kind of shit.
I don't know what to do.
At this point, it's like,
I
Schmuck
simply
bathroom.
oh,
true. Good thing they don't know that where that smoke came from.
I'll call fuck it when I see it.
And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's just me, right? But if I was a relatively big streamer and a bunch of people started spamming L plus ratio at me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck at all. I mean, there probably were some people that were saying a little bit more edgy shit, I didn't see it from like the clips that I have seen, but it's not a stretch in thinking that some people would be a bit more rough and like saying shit like whore or slut or like those kinds of attacks. So at some point, people were telling Pokimane like what was going on, and Jidion kind of goes on a bit of a tirade. He starts saying she's not gonna fuck you, to all the tier 3 subs that you follow, like the Sims, the Sims.
Bro, she's not gonna fuck you. She's not gonna fuck you, bro. She's not gonna fuck you, nigga. Nigga, why you snitching? Stupid minors. Oh, hell no. I'm showing love. Y'all, did I not say to go show Pokimane love? Did I not say that, chat? Did I not say go show Pokimane love? Did I not say, bro, I said W plus ratio. Isn't that what I said? Hold up. If you're from Pokimane, if you're from Pokimane's chat and you have a penis, I'm gonna tell you this right now. She is not gonna fuck you, bro. I don't care how much you donated. I don't care how many hours you watch her. She's not gonna fuck you, bro. She has a man's. Bro, you probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. But I'm sorry. I'm gonna break the fourth wall. And spoiler alert, she's getting dicked down every night by another nigga. That's just for you guys. I just want to give you guys an update. Just a reality check real quick. Just letting you guys know.
Anyways, following this, Poki went on Twitter and started crying about sexism and harassment, and a bunch of YouTubers and streamers leapt to a defense. Like people like Jacksepticeye, Mizkif, our fallen brother H3H3. Big names were sort of all talking about like sexism in the industry. Now, it's true that there is more than I would like there to be of people who are genuinely sexist, who are genuinely misogynistic. And it's also true that a lot of female content creators, you get a lot of shit just because they're women. right? That I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but how much of it is because of misogyny? How much of it is because I don't know. In my head, like I'm thinking, like the average person can't be too sexist. They're not, obviously you do get those hateful people, but I think most people aren't sexist. I think a lot of times when people like Pokimane kind of get criticized, they like to blame sexism, which of course those people were involved, those a minority, and I think they are a minority, or maybe sexism is just way more widespread than I'm aware of. But I'd argue sometimes this criticism, this backlash, is also because of the consequences of some of these female content creators' own actions. Like for example, like that time Alinity threw her cat or fed alcohol to her cat. That wasn't sexism. That was genuine criticism. But I think it's definitely a problem, and it could also just because of the personal taste of the individual viewer. Maybe a viewer just doesn't like Pokimane, right? And it's not because she's a woman. They just don't fucking like her, and I'm not saying it's right for them to like spread hate about her or like to message hate or whatever. But all I'm saying is it might not always be misogyny as such. But with that being said, I don't think personally Jidion's hate raid was necessarily misogynistic. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was definitely in the wrong for what he did. He shouldn't have done it, and his ban was well deserved because it did break Twitch's terms of service. So it fully should have happened. But I don't know if I would say it's like an example of misogyny. I don't think Jidion targeted Pokimane because she's a woman. And you could argue that there were parts that could become misogynistic, like the whole she's not gonna fuck you thing, and the whole she's getting dicked down by another dude. I don't know. I think the guy was trying to be funny. I can fully understand why Pokimane would be grossed out by it, why she think it'd be inappropriate. Because it's her, and I can see why someone wouldn't want someone else to talk about them in that way. So it could be inappropriate. But I think if you're sort of on the outside, you don't really know, but you could maybe see it as funny. But I think if anything is actually sexist or misogynist, it probably would be when Jidion changed his display picture on Twitter to Pokimane without makeup, because you could say that it's a comment on her physical appearance and it's like part of objective. I don't know, but that's the only sort of clear thing that seems misogynistic to me. But Pokimane had this to say about the whole thing.
This really shitty misogynistic take that I see so often, that's like, she's not gonna fuck you. One, if your only interaction with women is for the purpose of sleeping with them, embarrassing. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That is such a shit mindset. If women are just a sexual object in your whole life, your mom? You got a female cousin? What? That's really how you view all women? That's weird, for starters. Secondly, bro, and I see it on Twitter so much. If someone says something nice about me, they're like, she's not gonna fuck you. No one's gonna fuck you either with that stank-ass attitude. Ew. Party pooping, Twitter hating ass attitude. Ew. Stop. Ugh. Physical cringe when I see that. Oh. And it's so crazy to have to talk about stuff like this. It makes me feel like I'm living in 1950s. Do I need to fight for our right to vote? To be equal citizens? To not just be viewed as objects? How are adults working at platforms, whether it's Twitch or Twitter, wherever else, allowing this kind of behavior? They're looking at it and they're like, didn't see that? Actually, maybe we should give these people tools to profit off of our platform. Maybe we should do that. Me no comprendo.
So with the whole she's not gonna fuck you thing. I don't know if Pokimane isn't trying to misrepresent it in some way, or if she just genuinely understands what people mean when they say that. And if you don't understand, it's pretty simple. So Pokimane has a lot of like male followers or subscribers, and let's just say they've got some squirrels in their pants. Because they're simps. They're simps. So these are people who will follow or sub to Pokimane, and they'll donate more than a reasonable amount of money. Like most people, like to streamers that I've seen, they'll donate like $5, $10, $100 if they're like they've got cash to spare. But these people will donate like something crazy, like $500, like $1,000, like a crazy amount. And the reason is because they've developed like this parasocial relationship with her, which is a phenomenon that hasn't, I don't think, really been explored in terms of like psychology and stuff, because it's a relatively new, and it's like a byproduct of this online era that we found ourselves living in. And they have this weird idea in their head that if they support her enough, or they donate enough money, then that they'll have a chance to like date her or to fuck her, if nothing else. And when people say she's not gonna fuck you, that's like who it's directed at. That's what they're trying to say. Like, she's not gonna fuck you, bro. What are you doing? Like, why are you simping for this person that there is zero chance of anything happening? But although, in Pokimane's defense, I can understand why she might have a problem with it, because granted, there are probably more than a few people who will just sort of spam she's not gonna fuck you to anyone who says anything nice about Pokimane, which kind of defeats the purpose, because statistically speaking, right, like obviously like not all of her fans, all of her male fans, would be simps. It's impossible. There must be a sizable portion that genuinely just enjoys her content, and like she's not doing, like, you could say it's boring, like her content's lazy, her content's boring, but I mean, you can't really tell someone what they can and can't enjoy unless it's like something like animal abuse or something crazy like that. So it does kind of defeat the purpose if you're just saying she's not gonna fuck you to just anyone saying anything positive. That should be reserved for people who are clearly simping. And there is a lot of hate. Pokimane does get don't get me wrong, she's definitely done some shit that's not good, that's not deserves criticism. But there is also just a lot of irrational. Like, I think there are a lot of people who do say she's not gonna fuck you, bro, are like just have a hateful boner for Pokimane. Like, they just don't like her, and they don't like anyone who supports her. Which I think is also very irrational. I have to say, I genuinely do feel sad for people who are simping for like Pokimane, or any female streamer, anything like that. And to be dead honest with you, at one point in my life, I was a simp. So I was a simp before there was even a word for it. Yeah, that's right. I was a simp before it was cool. Yeah. I start trends. So I do kind of understand the mindset, and to sort of give you an idea of like what it is I'm sure everyone's been in love with someone or whatever, but not even love, but this is infatuation. You're almost obsessed with a person, right? And you will say or do anything to have even the slightest chance of getting with this person. What happens is you have these people, and they think being nice, they're overly nice to this person, because they won't say anything bad against her. They won't whatever the lady they're interested in wants, they will do, or they will submit to, which ironically enough couldn't be more damaging to your chances of getting with a girl to simp for her, because because it shows insecurity in yourself, right? Like, if you can't talk back to a girl when you should, if you disagree, I mean, obviously be respectful and everything, but I mean, if you're just acquiescing at every sort of point, that girl's not going to take you seriously, right? Because girls don't want to be with a guy who's insecure, or a guy who's not sort of confident to some extent, right? Now, in my defense, I was never an online simp. I simped for bitches I knew IRL, right? Which I think is a little bit better than simping for an ego. Because an ego, you properly have zero chance. Nothing. Nada. Nix. Because it's like, what? What are you doing, bro? You're going to donate $1,000 and then what? She's gonna read out your name. She's gonna be like, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Milady Man, for donating $1,000," and then she's gonna forget about you. And she's gonna go off stream. She's gonna go have sex with her boyfriend, who actually she's attracted to, and he didn't fucking donate anything. He didn't simp for her. And see, at least with a person in real life, right? You can maybe convince yourself that it could happen, that your simping could bear fruit, right? But in general, your simping, it's not cool. It doesn't work. It doesn't, you shouldn't be a simp. It's hard to sort of break free from that, but it'll do you wonders. It'll do you fucking your chances with women will go up if you are not a simp. And if you are a simp, well,
she is not gonna fuck you, bro. I don't care how much you donated. I don't care how many hours you watch her. She is not gonna fuck you, bro. She has a man.
So one thing that does concern me about Jidion's ban is that initially he was banned for 2 weeks, 14 days, right? And that's reasonable. It is, because he broke Twitch's terms of service. That should have happened. Well, no arguments there. Well-deserved ban. But bear in mind, Pokimane streamed Avatar: The Last Airbender, blatantly breaking copyright, right? And all she got was 2 fucking days, right? And now this is nothing new. Twitch has always been very inconsistent with how they apply bans. It just depends on who whatever mood the person who's in charge of banning people is in at any given time. That's what it seems like. But what does really concern me is that after the backlash, after Pokimane was very publicly started talking about it, Jidion's ban was extended to a permanent one. And I think that's problematic. I'm not saying Pokimane was called up a guy at Twitch and was like, listen, this Jidion guy, he's a problem. I need you to take care of him. And the Twitch guy was like, I got you, fam. Banhammer, fuck you. But I'm not saying that. But I would suggest is I think that maybe Twitch saw, how upset one of their most popular streamers, one of the people who makes them a lot of fucking money, was reacting in the backlash of the storm on social media at the time. I do think they may have thought to themselves, okay, well, we need to keep our big money makers happy, and extended his ban to a permanent one. And I think that is a problem because Twitch didn't really give Jidion any opportunity to redeem himself or any opportunity to learn from his mistakes, because he didn't make a mistake. And I think people make mistakes all the fucking time, right? I've made mistakes. I'll probably continue to make mistakes, but people are supposed to learn from the mistakes, and they never gave him an opportunity to do that. And considering that this was his first offense, right? I don't think it's fair that they permanently banned him. And I think they should just revert to the 2-week ban, because that's fair. At least give the person an opportunity to sort of apologize and sort of do better. Because if we just give people make a mistake, they say something dumb, they do something dumb, and we don't give them a chance to better themselves, then what happened? What's the point of it, right? And it's not like, it's not like he was like chucking out slurs or whatever. He wasn't he didn't do anything particular. Definitely what he did was wrong, but he didn't do anything particularly heinous. So, ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned here? I'll tell you what I learned, the lesson that I gleaned from this whole situation, and that is to pick your fucking fights. See, if Jidion targeted a smaller female streamer, I think he still would have been banned, because clear violation of the TOS, and they clearly outline not to raid someone's channel in a negative way. But I think if you targeted a smaller female streamer, it wouldn't have gone past the 2-week ban. He wouldn't have been permanently banned. He would have definitely still gotten a ban, but it wouldn't have been as severe as what he got. But because he targeted someone much bigger than himself with much more influence and pull on the platform, he kind of dug his own grave there. He kind of fucked himself. Pokimane may not may not fuck you, but you still can. But yeah, that's pretty much it so far. The video's getting kind of long. It's on 20 minutes. I really hope I can cut that down to slightly less. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've gotten this far, be sure to subscribe. And join the Jimothy Jams fam, the Jam clan. Patent pending. Hit those bell notifications if you feel so inclined. Chew me in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I a cunt? Tell me. I want to know. I want to hear it. But as always, I've been Jimothy Jams. And fuck off.